But now we're going to shift focus and head to the Frost Bank Center in San Antonio, Texas. Sellout crowd, 13,500 tickets distributed, according to WrestleTix. And we start things off, in case you didn't have time, too long, didn't read the Bloodline segment, condensed to a 90-second video package. And then Cody is out to start the show and calls The Rock a distraction, and noted that The Rock posted a 16-minute video on Instagram, then deleted it, and then re-uploaded a 21-minute director's cut version.
Always a bit embarrassing when you're tweeting and deleting, and I guess Rock was on his Adobe Premiere. He had the in and out at the wrong time, and therefore he exported maybe a shorter version of what he intended. It happens.
Dwayne. So he said never to talk about my dog, because he had some choice words for Pharaoh, and noted how Rock sidestepped his challenge and spun the situation like a true politician, and says what Rock said into his ear was that the people don't want Roman Reigns and Cody. They want The Rock and Roman Reigns, but the people said something different. So he brings out the human highlight marker, Seth Rollins, who came out in neon yellow. And Cody explains he didn't even know if he was going to be on WrestleMania this year. Yes, Cody was worried that if he didn't face Roman, he might not be booked this year.
I'm sure he would have found his way into the Andre Battle Royal.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe, yeah, he would have had to buy a ticket.
Maybe that's IC title gauntlet.
But he changed his mind once he saw Rock's PowerPoint presentation about how his family was better than everyone else's, and took the challenge for Roman, which he was owed. So he understands if Seth needs to focus on Drew and not team with me at WrestleMania. Rollins explains he's got his back. Taking down the bloodline needs to be done. It's my story too. When I came up with Roman Reigns, we wanted to take the power from the top, but now Roman just wants the power for himself. And Rollins says he's over The Rock, and he hasn't been the people's champion for a while. Guy hasn't been cool in 20 years. I'm not going to call him The Rock anymore. I'm going to call him Diarrhea Dwayne. It's like, oh my God. Well, if Rock hasn't been cool in 20 years, you're not beating him to the punch either. And then, I swear to God, in one of the most embarrassing chants you're ever going to hear at a wrestling show, the crowd starts chanting diarrhea.
Mm-hmm. Well, so what do we have right now? We've got Cody Crybabies. We've got
clown emoji. Is that Seth's
clown emoji, Seth Rollins, and we've got Diarrhea Dwayne. I mean, it really just feels like, Seth is fighting fire with fire here, putting some of his best material to go up against what Dwayne is giving us.
Oh boy. Yeah. The guns blazing here. He dares The Rock to try and make his title go away, and then says that he was cleared this morning, so he's showing up at SmackDown this Friday to confront the bloodline, and asks Cody, will you have my back on Friday? So Cody says, I'm not going to whine in a 21-minute promo, which was about the length of this promo of what it was clocking out to be. And he's coming to SmackDown in Dallas, and will give him a clear answer of what is happening at WrestleMania. So we responded to a 21-minute promo with our own 20-minute promo to tee up this Friday's likely 20-plus minute promo. There's a lot of talking before we can get to the official announcement.
We have a lot of weeks, I guess, still to go to WrestleMania. Okay, we have an entire month, and that means a lot of talking and a lot of stretching before we get any sort of movement in some of these storylines.
Will that be a segment, the official stretching before WrestleMania? The night before, they're going to stretch?
Yeah, the official yoga class before WrestleMania. I think we got something here. For one thing, we got the coining of the term Diarrhea Dwayne. A monumental night, I think, in professional wrestling history. Say what you will about that line.
Are they going to make a T-shirt out of that?
What photo would you put to support that?
God knows what, but the dude that bought the Vince Loves Cock shirt. I mean, I feel it's been enough time that he wants to get an upgrade to his wardrobe, and this shirt might.
It would get a certain good amount of ironic buys, I'm sure. Maybe diapers. Never mind. But say what you will about it, though. This crowd was there to support it. They were chanting diarrhea. Now let's see if
they ran with it.
Let's see if on Friday they continue and they make this a thing. This almost felt like one of those, because it felt like so kind of like out of character for Seth Rollins to say, like, for The Rock, like, this is Like you would have sworn maybe he even came out with Diarrhea Dwayne. But for Rollins, this is kind of out of character. So it almost felt like the type of thing where he might have seen it in the script and he would have said, you actually want me to say this? And then at this point, you're just like, fuck it. I'm just going to do it, try to get it over. And it got over. Like this crowd was chanting diarrhea. So they might know their audience better than we do, John.
Don't underestimate this audience.
Yeah.
I'll surprise you.
Beyond that, you had essentially a confirmation from Cody that what The Rock said in his 21-minute, not 15-minute Twitter promo was essentially like the way things actually went in their meeting with each other, right? Cody basically confirmed The Rock sweet talked him into convincing him that the people wanted to see Roman versus Rock instead, which is exactly what Dwayne said. So like, it's not like Cody was refuting or accusing The Rock of lying there. He just basically said, I changed my mind when I saw that PowerPoint. So, I mean, the PowerPoint really, really, really angered him.
How does that conversation go? You know, Cody, the people really don't want that match. They want me and Reigns. Huh. Yeah. You're probably right.
We needed a reenactment. And maybe he showed him the PowerPoint then. And
I kind of wasted my time in this Royal Rumble. You're right. Like, why am I doing this? I'll sit out this year.
Still really not that satisfied with the answer, but at least we have an answer right now, and let's just kind of move forward from there. They are very much keeping Rock and Cody as a singles match alive. Essentially, you had Cody here say The Rock suggesting a tag team match is him cowering away from the singles match. So that is still our end game: Rock versus Cody in a singles capacity,
with the power at stake. Somehow the winner of this tag match will usurp all of the power into one fortress. Right.
Well, it does clear the path for Cody to face the Roman one-on-one, and Roman losing the championship is the source of the power, I guess.
Who does Rock have to answer to if he violates his own stipulation the next night and gets involved?
Ari?
You think Ari's going to watch WrestleMania this year?
Most shows,
I think maybe no. Night two.
He would stick around for the majority of night 2. Yeah, sure. Yeah. He'd be there for the Rock match. I don't think he's there for the kickoff. No way.
No, he's not a kickoff viewer.
Yeah.